Protoss Priest is actually maybe the strongest priest deck out there right now, fighting for the first spot with Bandage Priest, and also Fishing Priest is actually still on the menu, but this deck definitely felt super strong, super fun to play, and not that hard to pull off. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick updated guide about Protoss Priest, talk about mulligans, win rates, and all of that good stuff so you know what to do with and against it. Hope you enjoy, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be awesome, but now let's get into it.
You are not prepared!
Here's the updated list, and it is a little bit different from the one I showed you not that long ago, and the main difference is we no longer run repackage, but instead we have Narain, which is actually kinda greedy, but also super strong. This guy can be giving you so much extra cool stuff like extra photon cannons, extra sentries, extra void rays, extra chrono boosts, resuscitates, motherships even, umbras. It's just quite strong, but it is basically a 4-mana do nothing when you play it, so it does give you a little bit of anti-tempo when you have to play it, but it's definitely very worth it most of the time. You're gonna notice we are running Trusty Fishing Rod and only a single 1-drop, but that's not really a problem because you still have a grand total of potentially 6 1-drops. We have 2 Catch of the Day, we have Sentries which do become 1-drops if you discount them, and we have Void Rays which also become 1-drops if you discount them twice. So you just gotta be smart about the Trusty Fishing Rod, and you're not gonna be running out empty in most cases. The Catch of the Day is a super good 1-drop, hallucinations can be amazing, both on your straight up sentries, straight up void rays, or straight up motherships, but you could also use this on things like your chrono boost, especially if you actually done something like Chill and Vol'jin on it, that can be an OTK of its own. Like if the opponent does something like Ceaseless Expanse against you, you can play a chrono boost, Chill and Vol'jin his 10-10, and double hallucination, and that's literally a 30 damage OTK. It's not gonna happen very often, but if it can happen, definitely be on the lookout for it. You could also be using hallucination mainly on your resuscitates for your reborn sentry, or heck, even the reborn void ray wouldn't be the worst in the world. So yeah, don't always hold on to it for your mothership is what I'm trying to say. Power Word Shield gives you a little bit of extra cycle in the deck, Bird Watching helps you find your important sentries and stuff, Orbital Halo usually allows you to tempo nice and quick, couple of photon cannons obviously for the discounts, the sentries are amazing for discounting your motherships and also for a little bit of extra lifesteal. And when the opponent plays this against you, if you have the option not to kill it, that might actually be valid for you because you could deny them fishing out their second sentry with the Trusty, and you could deny them playing their Void Ray, so you might actually want to ignore it, but it's actually a double-edged sword because if you ignore it, they can just do something like Orbital Halo and Hallucination on it, and that can also be a problem of its own. Thrive in Shadow helps you discover your important spells a lot quicker. Chill and Vol'jin is the tourist card in here, so this allows it to actually run the Hunter cards like Catch of the Day, like Trusty Fishing Rod, that kind of stuff. The Trusty Fishing Rod helps you get your minions a lot quicker, which is nice. The Void Rays are nice and controlly for you, and don't forget if this thing goes down to 0, these become 5/4, so those can be even better. Narain, pretty decent. You can just tempo him out on turn 4, and this starts giving you shots of extra resuscitates, extra chrono boosts, that kind of stuff, so definitely a very valid play around turn 4. Same can be said for Xavius though. This guy can give you all sorts of different cool things like discover yourself a sentry that summons an extra sentry, discover yourself a mothership which has double battle cry, or reborn back to full health, or -2 attack, all sorts of different crazy good dark gifts can happen out of this bad boy, so definitely don't sleep on him. The chrono boost can be drawing you all sorts of different Protoss cards like hallucinations, like photon cannons, sentry, void ray, another chrono, and motherships. The resuscitates usually resurrect you Catch of the Day, the sentry, and your void ray, but these can also low roll for you with things like if you've played Chill and Vol'jin, that can be the play. If the opponent played a Catch of the Day against you, that can give you the 2/1 worm instead. The 2-drop usually always is a sentry though. You could also get yourself the 3/4 Zealot with charge from Chrono Boost, so that can also be pretty nutty. But yeah, all around, whatever you get, it's actually pretty awesome because those having reborn and everything makes them very sticky. And sometimes you just plan for the 1s and 2s, you don't even care too much about the free drop, it's all about the extra sentry honestly. Endbringer Umbra can be crazy good, discounting your mothership by 5 that way if you repeat a bunch of sentries. You could also get yourself extra mothership Protoss cards if you've played a few, but it is a little bit of a greedy card, so definitely keep that in mind. And last but not least, we have the Mothership, which gives you 2 random Protoss minions, both on Battlecry and on Death Rattle, so that can be absolutely huge, and you could get some super banger minions like the Rogue Protoss minions straight up, which usually go down to 0 for you because you've discounted so much. You could get something like the Mage Colossus, like the Druid Carrier, all kinds of crazy stuff. Not that much stats on the matchups yet, so I guess we cannot really show that just yet. Here's a list with a little bit more sample size. This thing has the Gravedawn Sunbloom instead of a couple of the legendaries, so if you're missing those, you might consider just giving yourself this thing. And here the matchups are a lot more popular. Here we can see Protoss Mage is not your friend, Beast Hunter is a little bit too quick and wide for you, Bandage Priest can go face through you, and also Agamagan Warlock apparently not the greatest for you. But all around everything else is super decent. For the mulligan, here's what it looks like going first. You're always gonna want your Trusty Fishing, you're gonna want your Sentries, Birdwatching is great, Photon Cannon ain't bad, Catch of the Day is also acceptable at turn 1 play. You don't really have another turn 1 play, so definitely hold on to that. Orbital Halo, especially if it's in the middle of your hand, can be a great keep. The rest probably not so hot, even though I wouldn't mind Xavius, I'd say, if I'm curving into it at least. On the coin, obviously the top 3 remain the same, and you still want the 1-drop, you still want Birdwatching, Halo in the middle, and even Resuscitate might make sense if you already are curving into it. That's about it for the deck. It's not that expensive, it's not that cheap, and it's definitely super fun to play. You obviously need the Chillin' Vol'jin card, it is the tourist card, allowing you to play all of the other things, and Xavius was free, so other than that, the other cards are changeable, so it could be built a lot cheaper. Hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, you know what to do. But now, let's check out some of my games on my road back to Top Legend. Hope you enjoy.
Anduin versus Anduin.
Lord Jiraxus.
Protect the Alliance. You're not alone.
This actually ain't bad. Could keep on to a whole lot, but no, I'm not gonna hold on to Hallucinate. On turn 1, I think I'd... Sentry? Yeah, I'm down with Sentry.
Starting the operation.
What the hell? This guy Fishing Priest or some shit? Oh man. Mother. Ship. Rather get... What do I rather get? Narain could be pretty busted. Next turn I can pull an extra sentry with this weapon. Narain giving me an extra copy of Resuscitate or Chrono Boost might be sick. I think I'm down with that. I'm not looking for the Xavius, I think. The hell, man? This is a very bad matchup for us, for anybody wondering. Didn't get the Rusher, or good or bad. This allows me to get the Void Ray from the deck this way, though. Situation's getting hairy. Oh sure, man, give him Wind Fury, why don't you? Why wouldn't you do such a thing?
For Stormwind.
I'll do it. Guess we're top decking another Halo, it seems. When the fish dies, we're probably doing this. We are in desperate need of some of this shit. Would have been nice if we pulled up a Void Ray. But honestly, it's kind of the same. It's actually not that nice pulling a Void Ray. I think it's actually better we didn't, because this thing is going to be able to get recycled twice. Good news is we get to play all, I mean, it's gonna be only 2 orbital. And the second one won't be playable, actually. Let me see if I can do a quick live arena in Raid while we're waiting for this guy. Obviously not the whole thing, but y'all get it. Not sure why he's trading so much with me. Apparently that's why. So that's why. Oh man. Ooh, there you go. I'm gonna play this one. We are executing the plan well so far. But this guy is also pushing me quite hard. He is quite fond of pushing me. Good news is next turn the lifesteal idiot is gonna lifesteal for more. Got ourselves quite the whale against us in Raid. That sucks. Well, that sucks. Come on, bud. This thing actually could give me some void rays and such. The copy stuff is nice. Come down with the copy stuff. Yeah, there's that void ray. I'll just get it killed right now so I can do more void ray action.
Annihilation commencing.
It's also gonna be a ton of damage, by the way. Out of turntables. Not so cocky now, are ya? Let's just hope he doesn't have double acupuncture there now, shall we? Because double acupuncture is exactly lethal right there. It'd be a damn shame if he has exactly those cards. Wow, I won that on auto against a guy with 4 mythicals. Didn't even pay attention what happened there.
Starting the operation.
Somehow I'm winning everything, huh? Easy.
This fire must not burn again.
What's it gonna be, booty hole man? Oxford. See if we get another hallucinane. Didn't. I regret everything.
Synchronizing.
I never clear more than I poop out, do I? Especially if I don't kill this thing first. So let's just do this and call it a play. We're never dead to a single top deck of his, so if he doesn't have a way to draw 2 cards and those cards to be exactly acupuncture, we never die here. I think we never die here. Cool story, Bob. That's just dying with extra steps, but I'm sure he's aware of that. Math is hard.
You have been.
Did he do it? He did it.
Anduin versus
That's the priest. Cubby. Cringe.
I will protect the
Cringe, but that's none of my business. Out of all the things he could have been, he chose to be cringe, guys. How dare he? I'd rather full toss it. They're not the worst cards to play on curve, but far from the best either. This is much better. This right here is much better, guys. Much, much better. Call coin. If he ignores it, I'm gonna give it health and double it. Perfect. Perfection. Quite the beauty, this one. Quite the beauty. It's beautiful. It's over. Do it, dude. Give me another sentry. Sad. The hell? The fuck are you playing, bro? What is even that?
For Stormwind. I must consider.
I really don't care tempoing this, but I don't not care tempoing it. I want this to die so I can also play Voidy Boy. Let's do this. Yeah. Wait, what? I thought this thing is actually no, this was the solid one. I thought this was the one that takes double damage. Whatever. I should have just played the Void Ray in that case.
Annihilation commencing.
It's fine though. Just push the up tempo. Off the top, people. Oh shit, we have the delicious worm in there? That's dumb. But nah, we just go face down. Let him do trades if he wants to, we don't care.
is finished.
Good story, Bob.
You win.
Sucks to be him, I guess. Any DK would be doing better without the quest, if you ask me. You could win with quest DK, but you're not winning because you're quest, you're winning because you're DK. Kinda like this hand. And the power word shield is not the worst. It's not the best, but with a curve like this, I'd rather cycle through. Wow. We curving. We curving. Oh man, I was using that. So that's a Beast Hunter. I think we were actually not great against those. Apparently, Menagerie Death Knight is still the best. You can check out my latest top 5. I talk about the class at the end. It's not in the best top 5, but it's close to it with Menagerie Death Knight. Space Death Knight is also still strong. Damn, dude, this guy's going wide. Get a load of this guy.
Annihilation commencing. Synchronizing.
Yeah, Resuscitate's gonna be lovely in a couple of turns. That ought to do it. That ain't bad. This pulls me a sentry, don't it? It do. It do, chat. Actually do it like this.
For Stormwind.
Resuscitate's gonna carry hard here. We really hope he doesn't have Dynamancy on curve though. But then again, we have Resuscitate on curve, why wouldn't he? Divine Shield? What? Oh. Why didn't you swing first, dude? Okay, this pulls me the second Rusher out my deck too.
For Stormwind.
Synchronizing. Annihilation.
How do you like them apples, Chief?
Synchronizing.
Not so happy now, is he? He's happy and foot on cannon. None of these are gonna buff what I already have on the board, but let's see. I think the rain might be worth a grab here. But I'm not playing either of those, am I? I'd rather just grab Xavius at this point, and it's all about getting that mothership down. Next turn we do exactly that, so I don't see why wouldn't we do such a thing. Mother. Shit. Not the worst thing in the world to get. Sure about that? I guess with the location, he might. With the Garishi Swarmer too. Say hello to my little friend. Hello?
Annihilation commences.
Okay, let's get this thing out of here. Those are some big men, but we should not be doing much. Nope, not like this. Not like this. Well, he actually does clear. Now that he said it, he did clear. Cool ass. Very cool, very ass. It's only 2 damage AoE, but it's crazy enough to kill these. Is this a Protoss spell, by the way? Doesn't matter though, we can't play it. Just gotta do this. Well. All's well that ends well. Now we climbing.
Anduin versus Rexar.
For the Horde!
I will protect the Alliance.
Not a hunter. No, original. Not sure I'm gonna keep Orbital Halo like that. Let's try like this. Thrive and Shadow's probably not the best thing in the world to keep like that though. Okay, love to see that. Yeah, that's perfect. Top decking right there. Top decking. Uh-oh. Okay, this is gonna give me the rusher, which is nice.
For Stormwind.
Let's go like this. I think I have the audacity to play this guy right now. Alternatively, I could look for my Resuscitate for next turn. That's also valid. Because that would be huge.
I wonder.
This can also give me copies of Resuscitate, but not very likely. I'd say I'd hold on to the coin. Chrono Boost is also a valid play next turn.
I can tell your future before it even happens.
Choose quickly.
Okay, we're top decking it anyway, so it's not that bad. Would have been nice if we get to play an extra copy of it, but this is also fine. Damn, dude. It's a lot of RC Rampage. Well, let's get to work. Let's get the bumping. So dumb that this guy does not give me the next... No, actually he does. Whatever. I retract what I was about to say. Dude's also getting the good stuff, but not that good. Could have been gooder. Could have been gooder. Ooh, playing these right now actually allows me to rush without summon shit for him, but I'm not sure that's... I mean, it's kind of worth it. He does have Leok up his sleeve. Leok is in his possession. This thing gives me potentially a Void Ray. I think it's worth doing this.
Synchronizing.
Come on, Dino Boy.
You are not part of their
What's
plan.
up, the balls? I could trade one more time and repeat with this guy for the sake of getting super cheap Mothership if I had one. But I have none. Resuscitate would be lit, or Chrono Boost. Let's do that. Okay, Mother. Mothership playable next turn. Kinda want to make copies of it though. But maybe I don't need to. Probably don't need to. Let's see. It's going all in though. Fuck. How am I gonna get out of way this one? Wow, he's trading? Really? Really? Why'd you do such a thing, bud? If I actually resuscitate here, Catch of the Day plus Void Ray would be ideal. Zealot is actually even better. I think I'd actually do that. Let's go. Go like this.
Annihilation. Synchronizing. Synchronizing.
Better just get a discount, huh? That's fine. Okay, next turn Mothership plus a copy potentially. That ought to do it. I think this guy goofed last turn not going all face, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it didn't matter much either. Okay, even cheaper. Bit too late for that, bud. Don't I have lethal with this guy? Well, just in case, right?
I should have taken a vacation ages ago. Well, fuck
Yeah.
my sins.
Bye. That went so well. Okay, all around, yeah, Protoss Priest is very, very strong, very pleasant to play with. I can tell you that much, yeah. I can tell you that much. Deck was fun. What else should play today? What else? What else? What else? How about some of that Dummy Warrior, huh? Maybe some of that Dummy Warrior, huh? 61% win rate, 800 games. Sounds strong to me. Sounds strong to me, chat.